to do with myself here with all of these amazing flowers.
I'll show you
Come
around,
on,
baby.
be nice. This is a collection of what we call the Sunshine Punch SunPatiens collection. You're going to be getting 10 plants in this order for $33 and change, and they will become this year. This is
your
what
collection.
You're going to have in your garden this year. They don't start this big, but these things grow quickly. They fill up. They give you tons of flowers. They give you beautiful color. Tell everybody, how is a sun patient different than an impatient?
Well, let me just tell you this. The impatients have just about been wiped out by a fungal virus, and you're not going to be able to buy them in the stores this year.
Wow.
Most of the major growers are not going to grow them. Guess what? The sun patients, not affected whatsoever. You need to get on these if you want to have this kind of color, because we talk about sun patients being great in the heat, like in Dallas and in New Orleans. They work great in the north. Guess what? They also do beautifully in the shade.
Oh,
so it's not just
for the
sun, it's the shade.
So they go everywhere.
Honey, they go everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
And nobody's going to have anything like this. 28 to 30 inches tall and equally wide. You're getting this entire collection. What we're showing is what your garden will be this year.
So this is one plant will become this.
Yes.
One plant becomes this. One plant becomes that. I mean,
we got
look
it all.
How full they are. Beautiful colors, and I even love this variegated foliage too.
I had that one in my garden last year.
That's fabulous.
And I used it as a hedge.
Oh wow.
Because I've got a white stucco house. That looked amazing. That lightning struck foliage is phenomenal looking.
Gorgeous.
And this color, hot color. I've got a red front door. This color looks so good with the red front door.
Does.
Yum, yum, yum.
Beautiful. So we're getting 10 here.
Yes.
Do we get 2 each of these 5 different colors? Is that how it shakes out?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to see?
Yes, please.
All right. I left them in the box because I wanted to show you how they'll come. This is the way they will arrive at your doorstep, fresh from Cottage Farms.
Can I take one of them out?
Of course.
Because I want you to know. So you're going to look at these and you're going to say, wait a minute. That's awfully little. I'm getting 10 little itty-bitty plants. What are those going to do? Remember, one of these, come with me, slowly we move, becomes this. This will become this, covered in blooms. I mean, you know what happens when you plant your flats of your impatiens. By the time, you know, July and August get here, the whole area is covered by that one flower.
After 4 weeks.
SunPatiens do it even better. Look.
After 4 weeks,
stronger
that plant. So I want to give you an idea. So you have an idea of the progression. You have plant this. After 4 weeks, you have this.
Okay, 4 weeks later, you have that.
Then into the season, this is what you have.
Wow.
This is what they do. This is what they did in my garden. And I'm telling you, they're guaranteed. If you're not happy with it, all you have to do is contact us and we're going to take care of it. But people went wild over this last year for good reason. And they were waiting for them to come back. They came back today. And I'm telling you, it's the way to fill up your garden in an inexpensive way.
And you can do, you know, individual containers if you want to. You can plant them in your borders. You can plant them under trees. You can plant them in hot spots. Unlike traditional impatiens that also become very wilty and like tired and exhausted from the sun, that's not going to happen here. So here's what you need to know, actually. We started today with over 12,000 of these collections. There are fewer than 4,000 left. These are our only quantities of the season. So our final 4,000, and it's the final opportunity at this featured price. These are also great. I always like to make this suggestion. You know, you'll get these, you know, depending on where you live, most of you April, May. This is a fun project to do with your kids. Have them plant one of these in terracotta pots. Paint the pots, give them as teacher's gifts, thank you gifts.
Right.
It's a great little thing to do for a birthday party for little kids, and then they can go home and they can grow these. I mean, so for $33, you know, it works out to be what, like $3.30 a gift in an inexpensive terracotta pot that you can poke a pot yourself. Absolutely adorable.
Yes.
But what else do you have that starts so small and gets like this?
But one plant makes this, and I had them on my front porch. I only used 2 plants to completely fill up my front porch. And I have to tell you, they got so big that I had to move them off the porch so I could get in the door.
Wow.
Because that's what they do. These are heavy feeders, so pick up our Bud and Flower Booster. And if you want to know how we picked out the very best ones, guess what we did?
Tell me.
We went to plant trials, and we're going to look at that. We've got a little video on that we're going to see. We went to the plant trials, and we saw the ones that looked great in June. We went back in August to see how they looked. Look.
Wow.
Look. That's what they look like in August. And we sent these out. These were all planted there in this landscape.
They get so tall and full. It's kind of unbelievable.
You don't have to deadhead them. You don't have to pinch them. They have no pest. You do not have to do anything except water them. And you're going to have this dramatic look in your garden, nothing but color and great foliage. But here are the plant trials. And we went to them all over the country. They didn't even have names. They had code numbers, and we picked out the best of the best.
Great.
But the end of the season is a trick. You buy your plants mostly in May at the nursery. You hope they're going to be good in August. You don't have to wonder here. We've done all the homework for you.
I love that.
And it's guaranteed. You don't have to save a receipt.
Right.
You're in our system.
So in this assortment, you're going to get 2 of this beautiful parfait pink, right? You're going to get 2 of this kind of red, 2 of the white with that lightning strike foliage.
That's what I call it.
2 of that beautiful magenta, hot pink. That one's my favorite.
It's gorgeous.
And then 2 of that beautiful corally color. How far apart do I want to plant these? And what else is good to plant around them if I'm putting them in the ground?
Plant them 3 feet apart.
Wow.
Because that's how big they
3
get.
feet apart?
3 feet apart, and you will dazzle yourself.
Wow.
You'll think, oh, wow, I have outdone myself, and that's something.
I love it.
Right?
You know, I'm even thinking, too, how many of you have like a walkway where you have hostas, and you're always wondering, what can I plant in between the hostas to give me some color?
Good point.
Plant these right in between the hostas,
Particularly
right?
since you're not going to be able to find the regular impatiens this year.
Yeah.
Besides, after you've seen these, why would you even want
Why
the
would you
regular
want them?
impatiens?
Why would
You're
you
not
want
going to be able to
them?
get those. Bring something in that's going to have the wow factor, that is low maintenance, high color, and how much is the deal here?
$33 and change.
You're getting all of these plants.
10 of them.
This is a huge garden.
Even when you factor in the shipping and handling for these, you're still under $4.50 a plant or a gift. Remember, this is an easy way to make sure that your home has color at the front of the house, the back of the house, the side of the house, the patio, around the pool. They're easy to grow. All you do is plop it in the soil and then make sure you keep it watered and fertilized with our Bud and Bloom Booster.
Yes, exactly.
And you're going to have these beautiful colors that we're showing you here, all these varieties. There's only 2,500 left. This is the last day at this price. It's our final quantities. It's our only order of the season.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any other SunPatient collections coming in. And as Philip explained, you are not going to be able to find traditional impatiens like you normally do at the big box stores and the garden centers because there's sort of been this outbreak of the disease and fungus. Here you don't have to worry about it. Here you get a better payoff. Here you get bigger. Here you get more. Here you get something that's going to really withstand both heat and shade. It's the best of all things.
This is one little bloom. You know how little the impatient flowers are? These are big flowers. That's an individual flower. These are not fake flowers. This is a real deal. And you can see how beautiful these are. Up close, they're spectacular. They're covered with blooms. You don't have to stake them. These stand up tall in your garden, in the sun, full baking hot sun in Tampa and in Dallas, or in the shade.
I would be happy if it was just like this all season. What's amazing is that this is what's going to happen after 4 weeks, right? And then after that, it becomes this. I mean, right? You'd be happy if it would just stopped here. Oh, that's pretty. Look at all those flowers. I love it. No, like it's going to grow even more than that, even fuller, even more.
I want to show you this
and
too.
And strong stems.
We're looking at the blooms and everything, but I want to show you how strong these stems are. These are big, thick stems. There's no weakness to this plant. You don't have to stake it. You don't have to trim it. You don't have to deadhead it. You don't have to do anything to it except water it and fertilize it.
Love it.
These are going to rock. Pick up our Bud and Flower Booster, and you're going to have more flowers than you ever dreamed. I was shocked. The first time I saw them, I couldn't believe that they would grow like that. And they absolutely do.
Well, we're about done. Like,
really?
As my dad would have said, that's all she wrote.
Okay.
There's about 1,000 left, and we are swamped on the phone lines. This is the last day at this price. This is our last order. It was our one and only order of the season.
Oh my gosh.
You're getting 10 plants. 2 each of 5 different varieties or colors. So you're getting reds and whites and corals and pinks and magentas. It's $33.12. These will ship out to you when it's appropriate to plant in your area. It is an annual, we should remind everybody.
It's an annual, but there is no annual that does
that gives you this payoff.
this. I mean, it's unbelievable. They get big as a shrub.
I love it. They're just gorgeous. So, and
My
most
friend
of you,
Hazel loves them.
I bet Hazel does.
Hazel wild for them.
And listen, here's what you need to know. Most of you are buying more than one of these because I think you're realizing, oh my gosh, like if this is all I had to plant, think about it. How many flats do you usually plant of a traditional inpatient just to get coverage?
It's the truth.
Here, like you buy 2 sets of these. You're planting 20 plants. That will take you not even 20 minutes. And look at the payoff that you're going to have in color and size and beauty. So they're almost gone. Stay on the line. That is M26718. Also, we started our